Imagine a world where every breath you take, every sip of water, and every bite of food contains tiny particles of plastic. Now, open your eyes. This isn't science fiction. It's our reality. Microplastics have silently invaded every corner of our planet, from the deepest ocean trenches to the air we breathe. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the unsettling truth about microplastics. Brace yourselves for some mind-blowing facts that will change the way you see the world around you. Did you know that we consume about a credit card's worth of plastic every week? Or that microplastics have been found in human placentas? This invisible threat is more pervasive than we ever imagined, and its impact on our health and environment is just beginning to unfold. Get ready for a reality check as we uncover the shocking truth about these microscopic invaders. Trust me, what you're about to learn will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about plastic pollution. You can't see them, but they're all around you. So what exactly are microplastics? They're tiny plastic particles, less than 5 millimeters in size, smaller than a grain of rice. They come from two main sources. First, primary microplastics. These are the microbeds that were once found in cosmetics, or the tiny plastic pellets that are used to make larger plastic items. But by far, the biggest source is secondary microplastics. These are formed when larger plastic items like water bottles, shopping bags, and fishing nets break down over time due to sunlight, waves, or just general wear and tear. Think of a plastic bottle floating in the ocean for years, slowly shattering into countless microscopic shards. It's happening everywhere, all the time. And once these particles are out there, they're extremely hard to get rid of. They accumulate in giant patches, and more worryingly, in the cells and organs of living things. And because they're so tiny, they're really hard to break down. They can persist in the environment for hundreds of years. You might think that microplastics are just a coastal problem, washing up on beaches. Think again. These tiny particles are now found everywhere. They've been discovered in the Arctic ice, carried by wind and currents to the most remote places on Earth. Even in the pristine air of the French Pyrenees Mountains, scientists are finding microplastic fibers. They're in our soil, impacting plant growth. They're in our rivers, flowing relentlessly towards the sea. In fact, major rivers like the Mekong here in Southeast Asia are acting as superhighways for microplastics, carrying immense quantities of plastic fragments from inland communities all the way to the ocean. It's a truly global journey. From the mountains to the sea, from the Arctic to the Antarctic, from the rivers to the air we breathe, these plastic particles are traveling to every corner of the planet, crossing borders and continents, affecting all of us. This is a story that connects us all. It doesn't matter where you live. This is our planet, our responsibility, and it's time we took action. This is where it gets heartbreaking. Animals, from the smallest zooplankton to the largest whales, are ingesting microplastics. Zooplankton, the tiny organisms at the base of the marine food web, mistake microplastics for food. And then the problem escalates up the food chain. Filter feeders like mussels and oysters are constantly filtering plastic from the water. Seabirds like albatrosses, known for their incredible global migrations, are found with stomachs full of plastic fragments. They mistake them for fish or squid. Even the elusive deep-sea anglerfish, living in pitch darkness thousands of meters down, has been found with microplastics in its gut. It's an unwanted diet for almost every creature on Earth. And it's not just animals that are eating plastic. Humans do it too. Every year, we eat our way through 400 billion plastic straws. 400 billion. That's enough to circle the Earth 17 times. And most of those straws end up in landfills where they take hundreds of years to break down. But here's the good news. There are organizations out there that are cleaning up our oceans by collecting discarded plastic and turning it into fuel to power ships. And yes, that includes us. If you eat seafood, you're likely consuming microplastics that the fish or shellfish ingested. But it's not just seafood. Studies have found microplastics in tap water, bottled water, sometimes thousands of particles per bottle, in beer, honey, and even table salt. When you wash synthetic clothes, like that fleece jacket, tiny plastic fibers shed and go down the drain. Wastewater treatment plants can't catch them all, so they end up in rivers and oceans. In fact, researchers estimate the average person could be ingesting anywhere from a credit card's worth of plastic a week to an entire credit card's worth per month, mostly through food and water. It's the ultimate boomerang effect of our disposable culture. So what are we going to do about it? One way to help is to stop buying single-use plastics. And if we can't recycle it, reuse it. If we can't reuse it, reduce it. And if we can't reduce it, then really the only option is to burn it. But that creates another set of problems. So yeah, it's a tough one. What do you think? The scariest part, we're only just beginning to understand the health implications for humans. These particles can carry toxic chemicals that disrupt our hormones, cause inflammation, and even damage our cells. They've been found in human blood, lungs, and even placentas. Scientists are racing to understand the long-term effects. Is it impacting our gut microbiome, our immune systems, our fertility? The answers aren't clear yet, but the sheer ubiquity of microplastics suggests a pervasive, insidious threat that could redefine public health for generations to come. And it's not just in the air we breathe and the water we drink. Microplastics are in the food we eat, the clothes we wear, the cosmetics we use. They're in the carpets in our homes, the furniture, the gadgets we use every day. We're surrounded by these particles, which are less than a sesame seed in size. They're in our environment, in our bodies, in our very beings. And as they accumulate, they pose a threat to our health that we're only just beginning to understand. From the remotest ecosystems to the very cells within our bodies, microplastics are an invisible and undeniable global crisis. It's a testament to how our everyday choices, seemingly small and insignificant, can have ripple effects that quite literally change the composition of our planet and ourselves. So the question is, if we're breathing, drinking, and eating plastic every single day, what does a truly plastic-free future even look like? Can we reverse this silent takeover before it's too late? You'll be shocked to discover just how much plastic is in the water we drink, the air we breathe, the food we eat, and even in our own bodies. You'll meet the scientists who are working to clean up this mess and learn about the innovative ways we can all reduce our plastic footprint. What surprised you the most about microplastics? Let us know in the comments below. And if these facts made you think twice, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the incredible and sometimes terrifying truths about our world.